morning. Hopefully you'll see this. Hopefully it'll load. We've done well so far. The song is a Cher one, I think. It's We All Sleep Alone. I don't suppose it means literally. It just means when you're asleep, you're alone. So... Still very unreliable, the phone, so I know it's not very good just having the dailies, but I can't guarantee anything else while the phone's like this. So I've got travel to cases this week as well, so let's see. Today's card is the Temperance card. It's about learning, students, university. Capricorn, 5th house of Leo, things that go in the dark. And I believe that's your North Node. So your future, your unknown. Ambition, career. Leo is very career orientated. Things that go on in the dark. So hidden things. Temperance, the rainbow keeps getting mentioned a lot, doesn't it? Connected to the different songs, different genres. It always shocks me when it comes up, and it is there when I go researching. So the rainbow bridge, the bridge between the living and those that have passed, the knowledge learned, something gained. Philip, Tony, Kerry, Emily, So that is the past, Leo, Scorpio, Pisces. That is the future. We've learnt some hard lessons, but we've come out stronger on the other side. The biggest one is patience, balance, but it is gaining knowledge. Realising that you've been banging your head against a brick wall over something, that you're wasting your time and your breath. An apology is needed by someone, those in uniform, those of a darker complexion, Vega, Chiron, the wounded healer, slow and steady, financial improvements. But there is heartache, sorrow, loss and separation here. Minor surgery may be needed. The heart wants what the heart wants, and love lost. Something lost. Something coming between you and what you want. Some action needs to be taken in the next 8 days. Something out of the blue to astonish you. But it's all ones. There's someone's made negative action. They haven't got the moral high ground and they have to apologise. There he is, our Aries chap. This is the one there that does what he says he's going to do. He puts his money where his mouth is. He's passionate about what he does. Healing the head and face. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Something has to come to an end. The eclipse, I don't know if we'll have any this year, but 10 weeks, an empty shell, enough is enough, stick a fork in me, I'm done. So we've no other cards but today's card. So this is an internal issue that you have to take action on to end something. Even though it may hurt. Because you're wasting your time, you're wasting your breath on something that's never going to change. So you have to apologise, end it, and say slow and steady. Because somebody here, Mercury retrograde, has been forced to make a decision, or will be. They're no longer in denial. They're no longer protecting others, and they're no longer unsure of the facts. They cannot be blackmailed anymore, financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, or physically. And they're walking away, which is good because they was wasting the time wherever they are, leaving the misery of the past behind, going forwards. There is something from the past there that we mustn't dwell on. Don't cry over spilt milk. Dust yourself off and start again. Live in the now. The past is over. The future's not promised. Live in the now. There is love here, but no commitment. This is a lot about emotions and love. Pisces energy. Leo. Strength, power, control, heart, backbone and courage is needed. 8 and 26. It's taming the beast within and without, not allowing others to control you. Yeah, walking away, turning your back on everything you've ever known or believed to be true to follow your North Node. Virgo energy, hospital doors, healing, the health profession, but above all it's Buddha. Buddha left the palace and all its riches to follow his true path. Somebody has overthought this for a very long time. They've been stuck. Their inner child has been stuck in a prison, a mental prison of their own making. There is nothing to fear but fear itself. Someone in spirit or in the flesh will walk beside you. They've been sent to you. 9 or 27. So we've got 26, 27, 8 and 9. Yeah. This is going to be a violent end. Something comes. Somebody wanted to win at all cost. Do you want to win or do you want to be happy? Because you cannot win this, no one can, and everyone will regret it. There has been, at the very least, cruel, harsh words, or will be, or violence. You can't protect everybody. Somebody's blocked, no communication whatsoever. Financial aid stops, possibly. Child maintenance, there's no need, or it's impossible to pay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, child maybe, no communication, and problems with finances. Yeah, there it is. Somebody has decided they're not going to waste their breath or the time anymore on this situation. The Nine of Wands reversed, 9 days. No longer banging your head against a brick wall. It's a homecoming to who you truly are. Courage, strength, 8 and 26. Again, you must tame, oh no, it's 11, sorry. You must tame the beast. It's a Leo card, but it's not about the lion. It's about the person that tames that lion. The person that can shut this lion up or open it up at will. This power struggle has to end. But there is a blame-shame game. Somebody's inner voice is telling them they can't do this because it's wrong. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. They cannot harm you anymore. It's time to escape. Stand on your own 2 feet. Put your boundaries in place and say no. Pisces energy. You are about to learn something. Spirit are going to show you very clearly what this is. You've been sacrificing your time, energy, effort, and possibly even love on something or someone that isn't worth it, that has tried to control, and now you have to have the courage to walk away. Patience will be needed. A lot of patience. 3 days. Yeah. Someone is underestimating you and thinking that this is all going to blow over and that you'll give in as usual. But Spirit are hoping not. You cannot sit back on the couch watching Netflix, stuffing your face, pretending nothing's happening. I'm afraid it's not going to work this time. 4 months. Yeah. Travel across land. White or silver vehicle. Concerts. Cancer. Home and family life. 7 or 25. So we've got 25, 26, 27. A rock star. So it may be something to do with share. But this is teamwork. This is finding the yin to your yang, the person or the situation that works best with you, that works with you, not against you. It may be that there's a rejection here. Somebody is rejected, or you missed an opportunity a year ago. Whatever this is, it's a chance of a new home, a new life, a proposal even. But there was a rejection, and maybe that's what the apology is about. And there we have it again, the Five of Swords. Somebody knows that this is going to cause a massive argument because there's a power struggle here. Somebody believes they can control you. It could be violent in word or act. And I hate that card. Someone is, all they care about is winning. They don't want to be happy, they want to win. And they will cut their own nose off to spite their face. So, violent arguments. North Node, the unknown future. So, the Dragon, which is the year before last. This is your life purpose, your destiny. There it is. Destiny's calling. Your evolution, the thing you strive towards, your latent potential. It's about your choices, finally made, and your growth. The North Node is what must be done to fulfill your soul purpose. And that means something has to end, and it could end violently. It is your life path. It represents what the soul must become. It is unknown territory and not always particularly comfortable place. The path is untravelled, and at the beginning of this journey, you will almost inevitably have some fear and want to fall back to what is known, what is the devil, you know. At such times, the soul will pick up the innate talents it has developed in the past, the things you've learnt and lodged in the South Node, and bring them into service of the North. So don't bring the baggage, only bring the good things that you've learnt. In Capricorn, the path of self-discipline. The soul is learning how to control the world by being in control of oneself, not letting others control you. The soul must learn to listen to its own authority rather than the authority figures it has formerly relied on. So somebody's obviously told you you can't do something, you will never do something because they won't allow it. They are controlling. But you must be strong. So the North Node in the 5th house. The soul needs to learn to use power creatively, becoming empowered from the heart. So let love take care of this. Follow what you love. Yours, and it's in the reverse, which is strange because it looks like it should be that way up. It's about the lack of courage and physical strength, and that's why Spirit is saying to you, you must not fear, and you must have courage. You must heal. Hospitals, possibly, hospital visits. Somebody is not ill, I don't think. Somebody is saying they are, possibly in a way to still control. So, be wild, be free. Stay wild, moon child, because it's untamed. So let's see what it says. Black sheep like me. So Uranus is number 2, and it is masculine power. So it is reversed, so it could be the feminine power. Taurus, the bull. So number 2, Uranus. It's the wild and fierce beast, possessing great horns, a formidable ranger of moorland. It fights with its horns. It is a beast of courage, and that's what we need. We've got it twice, courage. The name of the rune is primarily connected to the long extinct wild bulls of the north, the aurochs. These untamable beasts roamed the wasteland and were much feared. However, the sound of the alternative name creates a pun both on the Old Norse word for ore, hence metal, and on the word meaning hail or drizzle, hence inclement weather, as well as these subsidiary concepts. The syllable can also be taken to mean ancient or primordial, so your gut instinct. This is a fitting description for an animal of prehistoric power such as the auroch. This rune is considered masculine and a force of nature, and that's what Aries is when it's on the right path. Unstoppable. It is likely that Uranus originally represented the second half of the primordial pair. So the pair, the team, the chariot. Where's it gone? Oh, the team, because it's usually a pair of horses. The first being the cow, or Dumla, symbolised by the rune Feyu. It's undoubtedly masculine in character, and indeed there may have been once a mythological equivalent of the primitive mother goddess that was represented as a mighty bull god. If this was the case, then confirmation of the theory has been lost over time. However, it is true that the most macho of the Viking gods was associated with this rune, Thor, so Thursday, the thunder god, the strong champion of the deities. The sworn enemy of the chaotic giants was a divinity to whom the people of the north ascribed the rune Uranus. The subsidiary meaning of both hail and awe add credence to the attribution, since Thor was the god of storm, the wielder of the deadly hammer. This was made for him by the subterranean dwarfs. It is inverted. Weakness, physical or mental fatigue are indicated. There may even be an underlying health problem, so perhaps it is time for a checkup or a thorough review of your lifestyle. There is a sense of being overwhelmed by events and not having the will to face up to reality, and you must. When this run appears, it is in this position, take care, because these powerful forces are ranged against you, and they do mean you harm. So, the beaver and the birch, the birch tree. Home. Home is where the heart is. Home, a homecoming. A home is not a home without a fire in the hearth, food on the table, and a welcome at the door. And when I see a beaver, I always think of Beverley because that's a town near me. The number 30 could be very important. The beaver. Beavering away, working hard. There it is. The beaver works hard to build the lodge where he raises his young. Using twigs, grasses, rocks and mud, constructs a safe environment for its family, as well as natural habitat for migrant birds. Birch trees symbolise new beginnings, and they seldom grow alone. In medieval Europe, they were used as maypoles in the pagan celebration of Midsummer, the 21st of June, because their wood was thought to protect the young and ward off evil spirits. It was often used to build cradles. So someone may have been born on the 7th or in July. So now is the time to focus on nesting, homesteading, settling down. Decorate and tend to your environment in a way that supports a feeling of home. What do you appreciate about your home? Is your home a place or a feeling? It should be a feeling. And 32 in the reverse, I'm afraid. Taxus baccata, the yew tree in reverse. 32. You. So, Saturn, the truth, Venus, love, Mars, war, and Pluto, the unknown, earth, water, and fire. The European yew tree and its relatives are powerful trees, and again the power. Linked to the realm of the dead. Very old yews are often found in graveyards, and folklore suggests that within a mouth of every corpse in the ground is the shoot of a yew, connecting them, making the yew the speaking tree for the dead. While toxic, in magic the yew is used ritually in rites of necromancy, to commune with spirits of the dead and the underworld. Simply holding a yew wand naturally increases your mediumship abilities. You can also protect us from same spirits it connects to. So talismans of yew can be used to protect one from ghosts and phantoms. Despite being about death, it is also the tree of life. In Ogham, it is associated with Io and embodies the powers of resurrection and overcoming. Chemicals within the yew are used in cancer treatment, and magically it can be used for life-threatening illnesses to help one either make peace with death or move through to the health. It is known as a tree of immortality, not through consumption due to the poison, but because the trees are so long-lived, with some specimens believed to be up to 600 years old or older. Any tree reaching the age of 100 years or more is considered to be the master teacher. We are being taught. Amid the green world. Due to these associations, yews are sacred to dark gods and goddesses of the underworld, those who help us commune with the spirits of the dead, such as the goddess Hecate, the crossroads. Theobald of Statius claimed that her torches were made from yew, and Hecate is the female version of our hermit, who will Lead us, guide us, walk beside us. Well done, Spirit. Let her lead them with torches of flaming yew. Let her give 3 swings of her mighty serpent this year, 3. And do not let the heads of Cerberus be obstacles to those who are deprived of light. So if you're in a dark place, she will light your way. Due to the toxic nature of yew, polished pieces of wood and magical instruments are favoured, and despite Hecate's torches, it shouldn't be burned in incense or magical fires. The yew spirit is one of regeneration, of strength, connecting us to deep ancient wisdom, so something of the past. Yews can split under their own weight, but not get infected in the fractures like other trees, allowing them to live past many other trees. The tree can regenerate and create new shoots where it is cut, even in its old age, becoming reborn. So somebody may think they're past it, but the Spirit don't think so. They encourage us to shed our burdens, regenerate from our foundations, and tap deep into our ancient wisdom to find our purpose in life. You helps us see the bigger picture of not only our personal lifetime, but also in the arc of the ancestors and descendants, allowing us to understand how our actions have been influenced by those before us and how our actions now will influence those to come, encouraging us to choose wisely and fulfill our life's purpose. You helps us to get the root of the problem on a deeper soul level, to heal our foundational cause and move forwards. But with it being reversed, when reversed, you may feel you are in crisis with spiritual or physical illness and not know what to do. You calls upon you to shed your unnecessary burdens because they are poisoning you from the inside. And do not be afraid to break, to then go onwards and grow and heal. You tells you the strength is within you to regenerate, but you cannot hold on to the past and also move forward. Listen to the voices of the past to create your future. So, unless something is making you feel happy and fulfilled, it is a time to end. Don't even fear rejection, because there should be no fear here. You have to show courage and strength. So that was an interesting one. We'll see what the song says. Thanks for listening. Bye.